Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy, and we are out today. And this is one of the projects, on one hand, we like to do them. On the other hand, we're sad to do them. This homeowner did a whole bunch of repairs on this house about 2 years ago. So she paid 2 years ago, and now she's coming back because none of this trim was back primed and sealed properly. These corner boards in this chimney are rotted on all four sides. A lot of the dog ears, a lot of the fascias. She has the house under contract, and it's a VA or an FHA loan. And we know automatically that you can't have any rotted wood. The appraiser will knock it down and you're not gonna close. So here is a section that she repaired 2 years ago. I got the piece of wood out back, the soffit, and my guys are just testing this piece out before they nail it in place, but they need to paint that edge right there. So whenever we replace rotted wood, even if it's soffit, this piece you see here, it's gonna be back primed and sealed on all 6 faces so it'll never rot again. And we do a lifetime of ownership on this stuff. So if she had done this work with us 2 years ago, she wouldn't be paying again. Some of it is the gutters. You can see my guys rehung this gutter. It wasn't hung properly. And you see a lot of debris coming over the top because there's some gutter screens on there that shouldn't really be there. The guys have already come back over here. They did this corner right here. It is hot as blazes, so they're on their second day of this job. The little triangle is what we call a dog ear. And that fascia board right there was rotted through, so they've replaced that. My brother's in the back right now. Well, actually, he's right here right now checking one of the guys' work. He needs to caulk that edge. You know, it's hard running, especially this time of year where it's so hot for these guys. You can see where they came in right here, and they haven't caulked this and painted yet, but this soffit rotted out. The fascia rotted out in this front corner. You can see the debris coming over the top of the gutter and the screens. You know, that's a different situation, but right now we're just out here to deal with the rotted wood. Sometimes we'll fix some little things as we go. You can see we got one guy cutting out rotted soffit right here. He's gonna come back all the way back to here where this blister is underneath here. Let's see if you can see a little bit better. And you're gonna see this stuff all the way through. It's rotting like that because they didn't back prime and seal everything. That's why. This dog ear right here with the peeling paint, they're just gonna paint that over. It's not rotted. We got another dog ear to do back here. So we'll be done today. But we're trying to, we slip this in. We do a lot of work for real estate agents. This one right here is rotted, so we got to piece it. But we're trying to get this one done ahead of the appraiser coming out so that they can go ahead and get it closed. This corner right here is rotted, this fascia and the soffit. The guys will get to that. They're not here yet. We got this dog ear and fascia right here in this corner is rotted. My brother's on this door jamb right here. So people usually put putty into this stuff. We don't do that. You can see the rot down here. And again, it rotted because they only paint what you see. See the back edge of that brick mold? It's raw wood. The bottom cut, raw wood. So as soon as the caulk fails like it did, see over here, they didn't even caulk the bottom of the door. And this has been repaired before. You can see the cut in it right here. There's a cut right there from where it was rotted before. That's a horizontal cut guaranteed to rot. That's what we call a weather cut. On a 45, it's not going to rot. They'll back prime and seal the old piece and the new piece on all sides. We do not use PVC for repairs. Some jobs, some parts of the job, we try to do something, not charge the customer. She wouldn't understand why these windows got retrimmed. They were all filled with caulk and I didn't want the appraiser knocking it down. A little bit of the paint chipped up when they made the repair. So we ended up replacing all of this. And now they'll come back and paint it. And then we'll just touch up the siding. This is masonite siding, so you gotta be really careful not to damage the siding. The back side of the house right here, I think we've got a section of fascia up here in this corner. Well, actually they repaired this right here. They replaced this fascia all the way through, and you can see they put some new flashing in there as well. The old board was sitting right on the roof line and it just rotted out. So they cut it away. We like to keep wood an inch away from the wood, from the roof, I mean. And then they got to this corner back here, and that'll about take it all up. It's a great house. You just so hate to have customers pay money to people. And a lot of these guys will tell you, oh yeah, I can do that. I'm telling you right now, if you're hiring a carpenter, like there's a guy on Facebook recently who shows how fast he is putting in new soffits, it's raw plywood, raw wood. He's hanging up there, proud as punch and getting customers, good for him. But that's the same thing that happened here. So in 2 years' time, now you gotta pay again. Doesn't make sense to me, but some people don't mind doing that, I guess. My brother and I run a crew of 30. We're all over the place. We do a little bit of everything from little handyman stuff to plumbing, water heaters. We got great deals on water heaters. You name it, we do it. Been doing it for years. You can call us at the office if you try to catch me directly at 770-265-9017. If you're a real estate agent, you definitely want us on the team. This is that soffit that was on the right side of the house, and you can see the condition of it. That's 2 years old. Watch this. Look at that. Raw wood, just rotted away. Every time it rained, it sucked water, and that's what you get. Same thing going on right where you saw Ramel working a minute ago. All of our stuff is back primed and sealed. And the cool thing about us, it's unusual. We do everything, but everything comes with a lifetime of ownership warranty. All that quarter board's got to be changed on the chimney up there because the chimney cap is short and they didn't bevel the edge of the corner boards to slide under it, and they didn't prime and seal the top edges or the bottom edges or paint the backs. So guess what? They all rotted in 2 years. I'm Andy with Handy Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.